What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Boruto episode 79. I'm actually kind of semi-interested, um, just to see. I want to know if the doctors that we're seeing in the hidden, who's saying hidden cloud, hidden stone, land of earth, wherever we're at. I want to see if these doctors are doctors drawing inspiration from Orochimaru, because that's just like building up Orochimaru's kind of mystique up even more. Does he aspire to be like Orochimaru? Does he know that Orochimaru like produces the best clones in town and I need to be just like him? Because that would be a good kind of, I wouldn't mind if that's his reasoning. But I'm more kind of intrigued about is how does he know about Mitsuki? Because people in the Leaf Village don't even know about Mitsuki other than maybe a handful, less than 5 people. I mean, more now know, since this arc has started. But how did they know he was Orochimaru's clone? How did they know he was a clone? How do they know where he would be, where to target him, and just kind of all these answers on what's going on with that. I want to see kind of the relationship between Gara and Boruto, that kind of new summoning they've got going on there. And the jutsus of those people slash clone slash Kakuza beast looking things. Because the kid that's kind of infatuated with Mitsuki, he's been referring to himself as not a human. So do they have a shelf life? Is something wrong with them and the doctor needs to improve them? And what their jutsus are, because even though they're kind of like clones and not human, they've got some real interesting jutsus going. Are those unique? Did he specifically give those to those clones? Just a lot of, when you get into the whole cloning DNA, take you as far back as Naruto, you get into that whole Hashirama DNA and it just gets real muddy and murky. But I'm interested to see what happens. I think I'm going to plan for Wednesday night. If not Wednesday night, it's going to be Friday night. We're going to do a One Punch Man watch party live on Twitch, just like we did with Attack on Titan months back when we kind of watched the last 6th episode of season 2 live on stream. What I'm going to plan to do is probably watch 3 episodes live on stream of One Punch Man. I think I'm on episode 7, 8, and 9. We'll do that either Wednesday or Friday. Again, just check it back around with the channel. I'll post it on YouTube. I'll post it on Twitter as well. So either tonight, the day you're seeing this, or Friday, we'll do One Punch Man live watch party. We're going to get a poll up on what we should react to next. And go from there. Let's do this, guys. We're pressing play on the episode right now. That is really loud. I need to turn that down. Oh, I also made a mistake. I can't believe it. I don't want to say anything because maybe they'll take the video down. I did not take the desktop audio off of the last video, and it is clear as day that you can hear it. Me talking about all that strike nonsense and copyright and everything we were going through. The very next video I put up has audio in it, but it's been fine so far, knock on wood. Just kind of keep that going. And I want to know kind of when we get to this. Some of you told me that we're going to be getting a lot of filler here until they catch up to the manga. So I don't know if that's another like 2 months. Is that another, are we taking like a Naruto Shippuden 6-7 months? I don't know. I remember it being so, what was probably the most frustrating part in Naruto Shippuden was when Naruto and Guy and Kakashi got on that boat and they were going to that island or wherever to meet B right before the war had started. And I was like, oh, this will be cool. They'll be on the boat for like 2 weeks worth of an episode. They were on that boat for like 4 months. Like, we got so many like flashbacks inside of flashbacks, and it was the worst time. So I'm hoping we don't get that here, even though Boruto has kind of been just filler, more or less. So I'm interested to see what they do. But people have been telling me we're not going to get a time skip anytime soon. Reunion with Mitsuki. Oh, I forgot this is where the episode ended off last time. Land of Earth, Land of Earth. That's a creepy ass sound. Alright, Shikadai, time to get serious. You came along this mission, it's time to go. I have superhuman powers, he says. Okay. Do those things have certain ninjutsu, or... I'm guessing they don't feel anything, honestly. And are Akuta's like mentally connected? Does he just attack on his own free will? What's the control mechanism there? Woo! My man is moving. I will give Naruto and Boruto credit. They've always had the best like speed transitions. Dragon Ball has cool ones too, but the way they do speed in Naruto is great. Non-human like myself. Are his eyes connected with the monster? I was about to say, what is the significance of those besides lugging them around? Do they do anything? Because it'd be a bitch to carry those around, and they're only used as like kunai. It's like you carry a lot less weight. Shikadai getting blitzed out here. Did he say I can't use jutsu? Is he gonna bust out his summoning, or are we gonna save that? Did he destroy it? Now they can go 2-on-1. Now they can go 3-on-1. So my man's not going to bust out any jutsu, it seems. Is that just straight force? Oh. He got behind her so fast, and she even activated her eyes, and she still couldn't keep up. Yeah, even her eyes can't keep up, her body can't keep up fast enough. I thought that was Sakura for a minute. I'm like, whoa, we're getting serious. We're busting out some heavy hitters for this. That voice sounded exactly like Sakura there for a minute. Does he even feel pain? I wonder. I wonder if we're going to get much of that battle. Probably not. Getting stronger is his reason for living. What? Mitsuki knows who it is. Is Mitsuki gonna have to fight them? Alright, we'll get to see what his jutsu is. Okay, okay, okay. I can dig it, I can dig it. Did the girl have her mouth covered too? I'm trying to think of every single one of them had their mouths covered with that tape. And he said they're like their siblings. So are the Akuda, or however you would pronounce them, do they evolve into like a human looking form from that state? Or I don't know. Ooh. I have a feeling he's about to go in. So you got clay. How did he mold that in his hand though? I'd really like to see that. Does he have a mouth on his hand that we don't know of, or what? a jutsu implanted inside of him. So that's probably the only jutsu he knows. Or can do. The only jutsu he can do. To be even better than humans. The exploding clay has always been, or detonating clay has always been dope. Ever since Datara. How is he molding it though? Is it because he's not a human, he can just mold it in his hand, or does he have... I'd love to see him have a mouth on his hand. He's gonna summon it. Nice. This will be pretty dope. That's pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. It's the fact that Boruto's so, like... He's, like, boasting about it. Like, look what I got. Bro, we don't even know if he'll listen to you. Exactly. Like, we don't even know what... Y'all don't y'all have never fought. There's no communication. Y'all don't have formations, plan A, B, like... Exactly. This is just like Naruto. So we've got a big summon there for no reason. And they're still toting with Homeboy over there. Chocho's done. Inogen is done. And Shikadai, who is not good at close range, is almost done. Does he even get tired? Oh, they're just gonna run. Yeah, it's like GTFO. Gotta get out of here, boys. I don't think you can chase them up that high. No. So now he's about to go link up with him. Garga's going to play some role in this. Something's going to trigger him. Whether it's a speech, a phrase, someone's face. Something's going to make him jump in the fight for sure. Coming down to like the last 5 minutes here of the episode. Like, I don't think they get tired and or run out of chakra, so it's basically like having a reanimation at this point. Except he only knows one jutsu. Pound it. Wow, he told him to dip out. Yeah, that's what I figured. Here we go. It's about to go down. He's got to have something more in his tank. What? Is he running out of energy, stamina? What's the problem? Is he breaking down? Is he being summoned back? What's the issue? Who just threw that? Mitsuki? Who's that? Mitsuki. What is going on? The episode's gonna end right here. The episode's gonna end for sure. Yeah, for sure. What happened to that guy though? What happened to Seki? Was he being like resummoned? Was he running out of time? Mitsuki's making this so dramatic. More dramatic than it needs to be. We know he's gonna come around and go back with them and betray them, but like, why are we dragging this out like this? Of course. We know that's not his will. He's just saying it just to say it to gain trust. We already know. He's trying to go in and infiltrate and mess up the whole thing and do all that. Exactly. I think that was Mitsuki's goal the whole time. To clear suspicions, to make them trust him so he can get in close and betray them, mess up their plans, whatever it may be. We're just making this more dramatic for episode purposes. You know, it's going to be really dramatic if he takes that headband and crosses it. That'd be pretty dramatic. I hope he kind of does here. Just build it up. Just do the whole thing. Everybody's like, what? Is he going to slap it on the ground? Is he going to carve through it? What's going to happen here? Yeet. I can't take that serious, so like, he didn't just go for it. If Mitsuki wanted to kill him there, he would have killed him. He would have put that right through that man's chest. Seki needs tending to. Why does he need tending to? I have a feeling Mitsuki's like teary-eyed and stuff right now. Sarada, are you gonna do anything or no? Okay. Alright. And that is the episode. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty much action-packed the whole time, but they're making this so dramatic. So much more dramatic than it needs to be. We know Mitsuki's not really going to betray them. We know deep down he wants to follow Naruto, whatever path that takes. Whether Naruto starts the new Akatsuki and starts gathering Tail Beast, whether Boruto does that, whether Boruto wants to become the next leader of a village and keep peace, whatever it is Mitsuki's gonna follow. Just like I said, I feel like Mitsuki's doing that to gain the trust of Sekai and the other one, I forget his name, so that he can infiltrate, find out what their plans are, execute XYZ. And I wouldn't be surprised if I'm almost positive he's had contact with Orochimaru through this at some point. whether he dropped a name, dropped faces, whatever, and Orochimaru was like, oh, I know of them. They've tried to copy my work for X amount of time. Find out more about them. They can't be trusted. Take them out. Find out whatever you can, and that's his mission. But yeah, I don't take any of that serious right there. Mitsuki wanted to put a kill shot down. He had to taken that man out. But besides that, it wasn't too bad. We got the whole side by side of Naruto trying to get the Toad Sage to help him out when he first summoned him, and he refused. And you got Boruto trying to get his big bad summon that's like so intimidating, and then doesn't want to do anything for him, but then ends up coming around in the end. So just a lot of parallels with that, but it's pretty cool. Didn't mind the episode, but I'm ready to kind of, you know, let's get to going here. And it looks like that's not going to happen for, I honestly would say, like another 5+ episodes. So we're looking at another month plus, maybe even to like Christmas time, sadly. But we'll know. And I've asked this question a couple times. You guys that are in the manga, how's the manga right now? Is it like banging? Is it some good stuff? Or I know there's supposedly like this new Akatsuki group that's running around. I don't know if they're just as threatening, just as skilled. That'll be interesting to see. So all the links are up here, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Again, either tomorrow night, which will be Halloween night because it's tomorrow, so either the 31st or the 2nd, we'll have a One Punch Man watch party. We'll crank out like 2 to 3 episodes, and then even if you're not able to make that, because it'll be like I'd say like 10 p.m. or if it's tomorrow night, if it's Wednesday, Halloween night, it'll be like 10 p.m. and if it's Friday, it'll be like 8:39. And if you're not able to make either of those, whichever ones would be, don't worry, I'll end up putting those reactions of One Punch Man on YouTube. So hopefully by this time next week we can just wrap up One Punch Man. I've let that drag out for like 4 months when we didn't even need to, but got crazy and nobody was really like asking for it, so it kind of fell off to the wayside. But yeah, check out that, follow the Twitch because we've been streaming, and that's about it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,